Neck of the Woods here with a video. So, since I've been living in Oregon, and this is where I live now, and the past 3 months that I wasn't making videos, I had some of my subscribers asking me how I'm doing, what's going on, what's my experiences here in Oregon. And the answer to that is things have been going well, mostly. I'm pretty much happier. I'm more satisfied. I feel so far now, about 7, 8 months into, me living here, I think I've made the right move. I made the right decision moving out of Los Scandalous Shitfornia here to Oregon. And I think I've made changes. I've made improvements. I'm still in the process of getting my life together and bettering myself. I'm working 2 jobs and I'm paying my bills now, and I'm not just straight up getting in debt and not getting ahead. I'm, trying to pay off my credit card bills and other bills and trying to, maintain and do better. That's what's going on with me overall. And I'll probably make some more videos talking about my experiences here in Oregon. Still positive environment and still positive motivation and everything. But in this video, I want to tell you about this particular instance, and just to prove to you I'm still red pill, that I met this one woman. I've met many women since I've been here. I'm still focused and everything, and to like better myself and doing better and what I want in life. But I met this one woman. She's a white woman. She's from Oregon, and I'm not attracted to her. I didn't like her like that. She wasn't my type, but she was really into me, and this is what led up to the fuckery with her. We started off good. Now, actually, I met her at my job. Like I said, I work 2 jobs. So I met her at one of my jobs that I still currently work at, and she was one of my bosses, one of my managers. And I knew from day one that she was really into me, and I could tell she was one of those white women who just probably dealt with a few black men before. And again, she's unattractive according to me. But a lot of black men don't have standards when it comes to women, when it comes to dating or dealing with women of any race or nationality. What I've noticed through my observation, especially when it's a non-black woman. I mean, it could even be a black woman. That's another story. But I'm talking about the non-black women. And a lot of black men are just so desperate and thirsty for pussy that they'll just get anything. And they think they got something. Or they blow these women's heads up or something. I don't know. But this woman, in my opinion, she's like really a 3, because she's fat, chubby, broad shoulders. She's like what I call a linebacker, because she's built like a linebacker. So that's one whammy right there. And then she has short hair, and I don't like women with short hair. I think women should have longer hair. That's just what I'm attracted to. That's my preference. I like beautiful feminine women who's in shape or have a nice body. I don't think that's too much to ask for. But when you're a black man, I guess it is. And I think that since I'm a black man and I'm just like, I'm still struggling, but like compared to when I was in LA, I was struggling a lot more. I'm still struggling here in Oregon, but I would tell you I'm doing better than I was in LA. But since I'm a black man who's struggling. I guess I'm just supposed to accept any kind of woman. And the truth of the matter is, I ended up like hitting it. I got some of her pussy. I'm not trying to brag about that. There's nothing to brag about because I'm not attracted to her. But it happened. I went ahead and did it, and I only did it one time. That's it. So basically, she was my boss, and I really was like trying to keep it professional with her because I always try to be careful at work with women in general. But even though she was engaging me at work, I just played it cool. And then after a few months of working together with her, she put in her 2-week notice because she found another job. I guess it pays more money and it was better for her. The truth of the matter is, she really doesn't have a lot of money, but oh well, that's her situation. So that's when I got her number and stayed in touch with her because she was leaving. That's the only reason why I got her number. So then she took me out to eat at like 4 or 5 different restaurants for dinner or lunch. She showed me around the town. I don't live in Portland. I'm not going to tell you what city I live in, but it's not Portland, but it's one of Oregon's big cities. I will say that. And because I'm new here, so I did appreciate that. That's why I had her as a friend. So she showed me different spots around town and everything. But I was not into her. She paid for it out of her own pocket. That was on her. I didn't ask her to do any of that. I guess that was her way of impressing me, and I accepted every bit of that shit. So this is like 2 months later, so I've already hit it. She's already taken me out to eat like a bunch of times. So now here's the fuckery. Out of nowhere, and also she always used to text me, call me. Again, she engaged me more than I engaged her. I might have called her, texted her like 25% of the time, and she communicated with me 75% of the time, let's say. So out of nowhere, she sent me this text asking me, do I think she's fat? Like, what the fuck? I mean, of course you're fat, bitch. Now, I didn't tell her that. And prior to her sending me that, I knew she was self-conscious about her weight. A lot of women in America who are big and fat are self-conscious of their weight. So I didn't want to ever go there with her. And even though I wasn't attracted to her, I wasn't trying to hurt her feelings. So I try to avoid that. So when she asked me that dumb, stupid question, what she expected me to do, because again, I'm a black man, I supposedly don't have standards. I'm supposed to be like, yeah, baby, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not fat. She wanted me to fucking lie to her with that bullshit. And the truth of the matter is, I would have been lying to myself because, again, it's not worth it to lie to her. She's not attractive. She's not my type. At the same time, I don't want to hurt her feelings. But I wasn't going to, say that she's not fat when she fucking is fat. She's not even thick. And black dudes have fucking warped the whole definition of what thick is. Thick has now become fat when there was a time thick meant something different. Black dudes piss me off when they do this because it affects me because I'm black. Because some fucking unattractive white woman or Hispanic woman come my way thinking that I'm going to go for her because I'm black. No. So that's what pisses me off. So she was disappointed that I didn't tell her what she wanted to hear. I forgot what I said, but all I know is I didn't tell her what she wanted to hear, which was, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not fat. Again, that's a fucking lie. So She's disappointed. And then I noticed that her calling me, her texting me, because she used to do that a lot, that just dropped. She didn't do that anymore. She probably expected me to simp and call her back and try to find out what's wrong. I'm not going to fucking do that. Again, it's not worth it. She's unattractive, she's fat, she has short hair, and she's older. It's not worth I wouldn't do that even if it was a woman that I am attracted to. I mean, I might try a little bit, but no, I wouldn't kiss their ass either. And that's what black dudes do too much. So she was trying to like string me along into a game, and I wasn't going for it. Then about 2 weeks after that, then she pulled up where I was at, where I was posting at, because she knows like where I be at. And she was crying and asking me to be her friend. And she was saying I was an asshole and a jerk for not telling her what she wanted to hear. So I accepted her. We was friends again, so-called, supposedly. So we started hanging out with each other. I had already hit it before she asked me that dumb question. So I wasn't interested in doing it again. But I noticed that she was still being a bitch. She was like treating me all crazy because she still was mad at me that I didn't tell her what she wanted. See, that's the fuckery right there. All of this is fuckery right here. And I was trying to like deal with this fuckery as best as I could. And I noticed she was disrespecting me. I didn't appreciate that. So I created a Facebook, not because of her. I was planning on doing it and I did it. I created a Facebook because I hadn't had a Facebook in like 3 years. So I created a Facebook with a different name, unassumed name, different from my real name, and it's not Neck of the Woods, so don't try to find me. This Facebook is strictly for people I deal with personally only. It has nothing to do with this YouTube channel. So this Facebook, on my Facebook profile, I took lots of pictures with beautiful women the past few years while I was still living in LA. Somehow I managed to do that because I'm trying to manifest something. I'm trying to send out to the universe that I like dealing with beautiful, attractive women. And I put that on my Facebook profile. Now, these women weren't like my girlfriends. Well, a couple of them were my exes, and my exes still look good. They're still attractive. But I also took pictures with other beautiful women, other beautiful black women, also other beautiful white women, beautiful Hispanic women. I'm putting that out there into the universe. I'm trying to manifest that. So I think this woman got jealous because she saw me on my Facebook with pictures of beautiful women, and she got jealous. And also in those pictures, I happened to, because in California it's all about like what you look like, how you present yourself. I happened to be wearing the same shirt a lot. It's like my favorite shirt, but it got me a lot of attention with women. And the shirt was like pink, purplish color with a lot of flowers in it. It's kind of like a loud shirt. It gets attention. So she called me gay, trying to say I'm gay for wearing that shirt. She's talking shit. So I checked her on that. I just let her have it because I wasn't having it. And she was like, oh, you're being sensitive. And man, this bitch was talking shit. And she was trying to clown me and disrespect me, and I wasn't going for it. And she was jealous because I was taking pictures with beautiful women. So that's another example of fuckery right there. And long story short, I don't talk to this woman no more. And that's pretty much it. That's all I got to say on that matter.